Programmer, jumping into Humankind. I started my first Noob run on Wednesday of last week. That was release day. On that stream, you can go back and take a look. I started the stream and then I opened up Humankind for the first time. I'm jumping through, playing the game as opposed to thinking about playing the game. So normally I'm kind of an overanalyzing sort of guy. But this time I decided I'm going to come in and play the game. So, here we go. This is the 8th session. I'm on turn 67. I just entered the medieval era. I picked the Khmer culture. Let me go ahead and show you what the plan is. What I'm trying to do on this particular noob run is just do everything. The pace, I want to go fast. I set a smaller world, short number of turns, and I'm trying to buzz through it without thinking about things too much. And the way I'm not thinking about things too much is using items 2 through 7 on there as kind of a real simplified AI. So I'll explain those as we go along, but let me get started here real quickly. Here is, let me get rid of this bonus edition. Here is my Stonehenge. I did want to show you my Stonehenge. I want you to gaze upon the wonder that I built. Pretty happy about it. I've got a story as to why I built it, and I've got a story as to why I built it, where I built it. But there it is. It looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. What I'm going to do now is zoom out a little bit, and you can basically see. Zoom out a little bit more. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that's where you can see the empire itself. I'm green. The Khmer. This just turned into the Khmer this turn. You can see I have 2 cities, Patrickville and Patrick Jr. My main enemy, or my main source of contention is the Huns. They've got 2 cities or districts. 2 cities, maybe. I did have a war with them a lot earlier. Not right now so much. So we'll see what happens. Okay, again, there's my Stonehenge. What I want to do right now is, what I need to do is build a holy site. And I talked about this in my earlier couple of streams. I can't figure out how to build a holy site, so I'm just going to let it go. I've looked in the Encyclopedia Humanicus, or the Humankind Encyclopedia. It doesn't really say anything there. The reason I want to build a holy site is because when I click on religion, it says the Huns are the religious leader of the Celtic shamanism. Well, I used to be the Celts. I created this dang religion. It's my religion. So I want to be the head of it. I've finally figured out after a long time that I need a holy site, another holy site. The Stonehenge is a holy site, which is one of the reasons why I built it. But I need another holy site to become the head of the religion. The head of the religion let me go back to the religion screen. The head of the religion allows you to pick these tenets here once every, I don't know, a bunch of turns, depending on how your follower population grows. I'm not spending a lot of time trying to figure out what's going on here. It looks like the religion of Harappan shamanism is influencing this territory here, my territory, but my Celtic shamanism is influencing their territory there. So, again, right now I'm not going to try to min-max or worry about it or spend a lot of time. Okay, so Captain Hardship tells me I click on a city. I was expecting to find a holy site. I don't know if that's a district or not. That's not a holy site. The short answer is no. So there's no holy site there. Holy site's not an infrastructure build. I looked through all of these. Holy site's not a unit, and it's not a public ceremony. So I don't have access to holy site. I spent a fair amount of time. I mentioned going to the encyclopedia. It's a holy site, so I figured I will go to the religion screen. Doesn't say anything about holy sites in there. That was helpful to me. Then I went to the tech screen. I thought, well, maybe there's a tech here that says, hey, now you can build a holy site. Couldn't find that. And then I finally went to the civic screen. And if you go to the civic screen, yeah, one of these civics. Oh, personal rights. Okay, if you have communal rights, you can do a. Where the hell is it? If you have communal rights, you can do a procession, which increases your stability, which actually has nothing to do with the holy site, but it's one of the reasons I wanted a holy site was for stability. So again, I'm finding the interface not well structured. Yeah, so I'm guessing there's some trigger that allows Captain Heartshape. I'm guessing there's some trigger that allows me to build a holy site. I don't know what that trigger is, but I'm not going to worry about it. I've already spent a lot of time in the previous streams trying to figure it out. I haven't been able to figure it out, and I don't really care. So I've got some things I want to do this turn. One thing I want to do is I was finally able to figure out how to sail across have a land unit sail across the water. That was more complex than I thought it was going to be. So here's this guy building a outpost. So that's going to cost me 25 influence to build an outpost here. Build an outpost here, but I've got 625 influence, so I'm not super worried about that. Okay, so now I've got an outpost, and if I switch back, that particular island or continent looks like it's kind of Australia-sized. Is not. Oh, the outpost isn't built yet, so that hasn't turned green yet. So I've got. It's going to take 3 turns to do that. That unit is exhausted because it moved, and then it had to create the outpost. So it's kind of late in the game to be creating outposts. If you look, I'll stream all the way back. Every place else, as near as I can tell, is taken. I've got 4 cultures. It looks like every place on every continent is taken. I said I wanted 3 continents, and I said I wanted when I was setting up the game, I wanted 3 continents, 4 empires, and a uninhabited continent. So I don't know if the 3 continents includes the uninhabited continent or not. So I'm assuming somewhere out here there's an uninhabited continent that if I can get to, I can bring it the benefits of civilization. Let me put it that way. Okay, so religious tenant. Let me look at the religious tenants. Yeah, so it does tell me that since I pick this tenant here, I get +1 to the maximum number of holy sites, but I don't have any freaking idea what the maximum number of holy sites is. So it's possible the maximum number of holy sites is 2. Celtic shamanism. It says I have 2 holy sites. There's one in Khmer, that's my Stonehenge, and the Huns have one of them. They've got a stone circle that they built somewhere. It says so there are 2 holy sites there, but I don't know what the maximum is. It doesn't say 2 holy sites out of a maximum of 3 or 2 holy sites out of a maximum of 2. You can tell I'm kind of frustrated with the UI, but the problem is I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so let me get out of this religious screen. Yeah, so I don't know if this 3rd island here is the New World island that they talk about in the game. Who knows? I'm just playing. What I'm doing right now, my whole philosophy is I'm playing the game. I'm letting my a plan, this 7-point plan, dictate to me what I'm going to do more or less. And then I'm going to play the game. I'm going to make all the mistakes. I'm going to write down all the mistakes, and then I'm going to not ever make any mistakes ever again, at least in Humankind. So I moved that guy. The other thing I wanted to do was, I'm pretty sure you can't claim a sea territory. I apologize for keep zooming out on this thing here, but there's some territories up here and out here that look like they're completely sea territory. I spent some time going through the encyclopedia to see if you could claim a sea territory. It didn't say you couldn't, but I think it kind of implied that you have to use a land unit to claim a territory. So I don't know if I can put a land unit on a boat. I mean, I've already had 20, 30, 40 minute in-depth diving trying to figure out if I can do that. Put a land unit on a boat and go somewhere and claim an ocean. I doubt it, but who knows? I'm not going to worry about that. If there's an ocean out there that I could have claimed and don't, then fine, I'll just remember to do that next time. So now what I'm going to do on this game is go over and look at this is a new turn. I finished up the last stream, looked at the turn, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to look at the notifications. The Huns forgave a grievance.
Hail, sovereign.
Okay, they purchased one of my horses for 5 gold. That seems like awfully cheap, but I don't know. Wait, what else is going on here? The Huns forgave a grievance. Stole my natural wonder. I have no idea what that is about. I'm not going to worry about it. Again, if I was playing this game for real and I was trying to get the highest score or whatever, I would jump in and figure out what's going on. But I want to figure out everything that I can figure out easily and then come in later and try to figure out this stuff that I can't figure out. Okay, so I picked the Khmer. I'm trying to remember what the Khmer can do for me. So now I've got +3 industry on Maker's Quarters. So what I'm going to want to do is make some Maker's Quarters. The problem there is that building quarters costs stability, and I'm right at the edge of my stability right now, and I'll probably lose some stability later on when I actually attach the outpost that's on that continent or mini continent, whatever the hell it is. Fortunately, though, my initial culture Zhao gives me +2 stability on every district. So each district costs 10 stability, but because I was a Zhao at one point, they're only going to cost 8. So I guess that's something. But anyway, I figured out how to look at my stability. It's up here. And that says I've got 100 stability, and it's going to be 100 next turn. I figured out this gains and losses things. It's not really gains and losses. Those are not gains and losses. Those are additions and subtractions. Which sounds like a kind of just a different way to say the same thing, but gains and losses implies that it happens every turn. I don't get 109, well, whatever. I'm just going to, my stability on this guy is 100, and my stability on Patrick Jr. is 100. So I'm in good shape there, but I think I'm right near the edge on that. Yeah, so it says it's stable, but if I go to here and add these up, so it's not adding it up for me, but if I add up district, let's say I've got 139, 189 plus 30 is 219. And then the losses are 119. So if you add up those gains and losses, that adds up to exactly 100. So that's what my target is. If you add the gains and losses, that's your target. So they shouldn't be called gains and losses. It should be called positive target and negative target. Anyway, that's where the 100% comes from, but I'm right on the edge. So the next time I build a district, my stability of the district is going to go from -40 to -48, or it's going to go to -50, and then the stability from ideology is going to go from 30 to 32. So it's going to be a net of 8. So my stability on this city is going to go down to 92, which is pretty much as low as you want it. You don't want it to get below 90, as near as I can tell. But anyway, I'm kind of glad I figured that out before I went ahead and built a bunch of districts and then noticed my stability was all gone. Okay, so there's no notification from any of these empires here. And... oh, this thing here, if I pick a city, it will allow me to take all my money in science and convert it into industry. So that's the Khmer special ability. Now, I didn't notice that basically until this turn. So I was 87 turns in before I noticed that there was a clickable item in this upper left-hand corner here. Again, that's either on me or on the UI guys. I don't think I want to do this. I don't think I want to convert all my science. Excuse me, I don't think I want to convert all my money in science into industry, because my industry is doing pretty good. In fact, I'm really... okay, so I'm low on food. It's going to take me 18 turns to gain a pop, so I want to go faster than that. My industry's pretty good. My money's pretty good. I got plenty of money, so I'm going to bop over one of these guys from money to food. So my food is now 11. I'm going to get a new guy in 2 turns. Or 3 turns. So again, the interface is a little weird here because it says 2 on this part of the interface and 3 on the other part of the interface, the pop-up right below it. Whatever. I think I've got a reasonable amount of money. I've never run into a situation where I've said, gosh, I really need some money. It's not there. Okay, so let's move on that. I want to keep moving here. Bop, 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 bop. So again, I really have no idea what's going on trade. I've got some silk and some silver and some incense, but I think I'm trading that away to the Huns, or they're paying me money. So I think part of this 93 comes from trade. I don't know. But anyway, so let me see if there's anything I can do to spend that money on. As far as I know, the only thing I can spend it on is building these things here. So I could spend 720. That would be like 85% of my current base. Oh, right. Okay, money for trade is a one-time thing. That's kind of, well, whatever. I'll try to figure out later. So if I click on this button here, I spend 721 and I get this administration, which gives me 3 money per turn. So that's a 200 turn return on investment. If I look at this solely on a money basis, probably going to stay away from that. So I'll just keep on accumulating my money until I find something to spend it on. But if I've got 842 monies and I'm getting 93 per turn, the fact that the Huns paid me 5 gold or 5 money to get my iron, I mean, that's nothing. That's like them just coming in and taking it. Anyway, let's see. How's the turn going? I looked at all the notifications. My city is building stuff. I have 3 idle armies. Now, I've been paying upkeep on these guys and haven't really done anything with them. Oh, that's the other use for money, upkeep. So I've got 1 upkeep, $1. That's almost 0, given that I'm making 93 per turn. Yes, I'm spending 9 per turn on army upkeep. I'm guessing most of that is these guys. These guys cost 3. I think I've got 2 of these guys. Anyway, let me go ahead and go move all my armies. Here's a guy. I'm just garrisoning my armies at the border here for no particular reason. Okay, so here's this ship thing, which is pretty cool. Let me zoom in on the ship. You can see he's over on the western side of this continent. I built this ship over here where my harbor is, which is right here. So I built that ship, and then moved him. I was going to try to run around the coast here because I can't run around the ocean. Well, as soon as you run into this coast, these guys used to be the Mayans. I'm not sure who they are now. Yeah, they're still the Mayans. They won't let you in their territory, so I had to go to them and get a open borders treaty, which I needed so that I could run my ship up there. Unfortunately, they're right on my border, so they could just waltz in here and look. God damn it! They could just waltz in here and look around, or start an invasion, I guess. But whatever. Okay, so I'm going to move this guy around this continent here. I think my main jumping off point will be down here because I can't see anything that's going on there. So it's possible that there's another continent right over here. I don't think so. If I can't figure that out, I mean, if there's just ocean over there, if I understand how this Pentecoster works, this ship right here, it will be safe in the ocean for one turn. And then if it's in the ocean 2 turns in a row, on the second turn, it'll just die. So I think I can go someplace. Let's say I go here in this Pentecoster, and then I can go out 4 spaces. Let me turn on the hex. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could go out to this space here, and from there, I'll be able to see a little bit. Maybe there's a continent starting right here. If I can't see it there, I'll just turn around the next turn and come back so that I'm only on the ocean 1 turn. And then I'll do that again down here. I'll do it again. This looks like coastal territory. I'll do it right here, pop over 4. And then down here, I'll pop over 4. In fact, I may do that first instead of going down. So I'm going to head over here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's a different territory there. I don't know if that means there's a different continent over there or what. So that's the most west I can get, right, at least up in this part of the continent. So I'm going to, I've used up all my turns. So I'm going to wait here, and the next turn I'm going to pop out to the end of this territory. If I can see something, that's great. If I can't see something, I'll scurry back. So there's that guy. Okay, here's a guy. Okay, he's not moving. He's not moving. I think I've moved everybody. Order your army to complete. What the hell is this guy doing? Okay, so I figured out how to make land units move on water. To do that, you have to have the technology trade expeditions, and they talk about transport galleys, but you don't build so anyway, I got this this science thing, and then I said, okay, I'm going to go build me a transport galley. But you don't build transport galleys. These land units automatically turn into transport galleys. So I think what I'm going to do is pull this land unit out here and see if I can see anything. The farthest east I can go here, and then maybe do the same thing someplace else. Anyway, that's this guy. I'm going to use him later, and that's everybody. It allows me to end my turn, so I'm not trying to overthink. I'm trying to not overthink everything. Again, this is session 8. It's now turn 68. I'm in the medieval era, and I'm playing the Khmer. This 7-point plan here is basically my crude artificial intelligence. So I researched rhetoric. So now I can have a holy day. And then I get more faith. Or I can build a library. Or I can build a theater. So theater gives me 4 influence. It sounds like a good thing, but I'm getting 90 influence per turn right now, just from my district. So 4 doesn't sound like a super good deal. Okay. Right, so this guy, now that I think about it, I'm going to turn him into a boat and move him out here and see if I can see anything. And then if I can't, I'll move him back. And then maybe just move him around all along the coast here to see if there's anything that's visible down here. And then maybe do that 4-turn thing again. I don't know if the... let me check and see. This is a naval transport. Okay, destroyed by spending more than 1 turn in depot. So I can do the 4-turn thing, or however many turns it takes. Look around, stay out there for a turn, and then turn around and come back if I don't see anything. Let's see. So it's a new turn. I've got some notifications up here I have to look at, and I want to look at some notifications here. I'm playing fairly reactively. Okay, the Huns purchased iron for 15. Oh, that's influence. The Huns gave me 15 in gold. The original iron they bought was for 5, so apparently when you buy resources, it costs more each time. The Maya now feel differently about you. I would be interested to see what's going on there.
So nice to hear from you.
So the Maya are now aggressive. That's bad. I'm trying to play a fairly non-confrontational game. Whoops, where did he go? These pop-ups, well, never mind. Okay, so they like that we proposed a treaty. They're aware that, okay, we are much less powerful than them. So I have not been building a bunch of units. They apparently have been building a bunch of units. Their war support is going up. My war support is 50. If my war support is less than 50, it tracks up 2 per turn to 50. Just because of the way my civilization works. I'm not a militarist civilization. He's a... I'll have to look and see, but having more ongoing demands. So good for them. And I don't really know the Maya demand that you see them Asmal? What the hell is Asmal? Oh, no. That's my crowning glory. So you can go
Perhaps
screw
I was
yourself.
hasty. Consider my demands withdrawn.
Huh. Interesting.
My deepest thanks.
Okay. So I had something from the Huns as well.
Welcome. What do you seek?
So they're friendly. I'm on the same continent, and they're friendly. They don't like me because they depend on me for their resources. Their war support is high, so this is a killer. Strategically, I can't allow this to happen, but I did because I don't really care. I mean, for this particular game, if they get, like right now, if they started a war, they could just grind me down, and as they win or lose battles, their war support, as they lose battles, their war support is going to go down. So if the battle situation is about equal, as soon as I lose 50 war support, they're going to lose 50 war support, again, assuming that the battle situation is equal. At that point, my war support is 0, and they win the war. Because my guys just give up. I have no idea what trade is. I've clicked on a bunch of treaties. I've given them open borders. That's probably a bad idea. I don't want to share maps because I got a bunch of maps from the Maya and I don't want to give them to the Huns for no particular reason. So screw you guys. I mean, the Huns map's not going to tell me anything. Okay, so somehow I got another... The Maya withdrew their demands. I guess that's good. I got a demand from them. Okay, so I got a bunch of notifications. I got a bunch of Empire notifications. I've taken care of all those. Urgent affairs require my attention. Let me look and see what's going on up here. I've got 2 more turns until I build this outpost. I think I will run my unit around and just take a look at what's going on over on that part of the coast.
Follow me.
Wow, he's got some nicely developed areas there. I'm going to head here just so I can get an idea of what's going on there. So he's used up. My other guys, I'm going to garrison him, and then this guy, if I understand correctly, I'll be able to go out one, and that will be embarking, and then his, yeah, so he's got two. So I'll go out to the end of this coastal area here at this turn, and then the next turn I'll go out two, see if I can see anything, and then come back, because I think these are ocean waters. Wait a sec. Coastal, coastal, ocean. So as long as I stay in the ocean, this transport should be good, or should not sink. Anything else I need to do? I probably should build some more units. Okay, so I'm starting to get mildly annoyed with the interface because I click on things and then drag it. Left click on stuff and drag it to move the map around, but when you left click on something that's not a blank space, then it selects that thing. So I'm trying to move stuff, and instead of moving stuff, I'm selecting things. So here is my Stonehenge, which I'm very proud of. Let me keep going here. Okay. So I will build a maker's quarter. What is my other guy doing here? Oh, he's building the taxes. So let me go ahead and... Oh, that guy. Okay, so this was my whole deal. So I'm going to go out. I'm going to take this guy and go out 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't see any coastal units or islands or anything like that. I don't know that these territory lines mean anything. Here's some discovery. That would be kind of nice to get, but I can't go out there because my ship will sink. So my next turn, I'm going to turn around and go back to the coastal area. But at least I can get a fifth of the way to the other coast. Okay, so I have moved everything. I haven't... Let me get out of here. Where do I get out of here? Okay. So now there's going to be a civic. Empire is vast. Who owns the land? Land rights. So I'm going to go click on this, show the details, and then of course the first thing they do is cover up the civic screen with this pop-up. I can get rid of the pop-up, but you know what? Screw you guys. So okay, so I think... What is this interface telling me? I think this is where I am right now. And that if I pick communal land, I'll go over to collectivism. If I pick inherited land, I'll go over to individualism, which I don't really care what they talk about. All I care about is the benefits I get. If I go use inherited land, I will lose 5 stability on all cities, which I don't think I can do right now. And I'll get more money, which I don't really want. If I go here, I will lose some money but gain stability. I think that's what I want. So in terms of this effect, I want to go with communal land. And on the other hand, if I have inherited land, I allows to merge territory with money instead of influence. Now that would be nice because I'm going to do one more territory. But after that, the whole world I think is pretty much taken. And this gives me 10 food per number of attached territories on all cities. So I have 2 attached territories, so I should get another 20 food per turn. That would be nice. Let me, for fun, see if I can actually verify that. So I've got 11 food net and one food net. That's not good. Let me move this guy over here. So I've got 11 food net in Patrick Jr. and 11 food net in Patrickville. So if I go... So if I go to 10 food per attached territories on all cities, I should get an extra 10 in each city. So I should get 21 food. And we'll see what happens. Anyway, I want to do this communal land thing so that I get more stability. So my stability should go up, although right now it's right at 100, so you won't see any effect of that.
Why should individual wealth and political connections determine the status of something as timeless as the land?
Well, I think that's a rhetorical question, but there's actually good reasons for it. But anyway, right now I wanted to do communal land. So each one of these civics takes influence. Or costs influence. I forget what that one... Oh, cost 130. Won't tell me what the rest of these is. I think this divine mandate cost 130. Oh, so it looks like they... Oh, cancel costs 130. So I don't know what it cost originally. Let's see. So they asked me a question. I answered the question. I'm ready to go. Okay, so now this is... Whoa, 55? What the... And 22? Okay, it was 11. They gave me 10 per what? So I don't want to overthink this too much. Food per number of attached territories on all cities. I think I have 2 attached territories. Get out of here. I'm just mildly interested in how this works. Let's see, I've got 1. Where does it list what the attached city... Okay, there... No, that's not it. Where are the attached cities listed? I guess they're not going to tell me. Number of territories attached to this city or outpost, 4. Good Lord. And then 1. Yeah, so I need to stop thinking so much. Anyway, I thought I would bump up my food a little bit. It looks like I'm bumping up my food 100 gazillion times. I don't need this much food here. I don't need to have population gain every turn. So I'm going to put this guy back in science. Um, 45 is still a lot. 105 is a lot. 67 is a lot. Money is good. I think I will put one more guy in science. Okay, so that's something. I still have 35 food. That gives me a new pop every 2 times. That's reasonable, I guess. So I probably could start building some more units, which I will do. This is going to take 12 turns. So this guy's got 22. That's too much. His maximum is 9, so he really can only build a couple more up. Oh, so 2, 2, 2. So I can put 1 in here, and I put another 1 in here. Whoa, that's not good. 12 food is reasonable. That gives me 1 every 2 turns. That means 4 turns from now, I will be at my max. In this one here, I've got 1 every 2 turns. So I've got 9 left to go. So 9 pops left to go. So that's another 18 turns. Okay, so I don't want to overthink it. I think I've made a halfway decent decision. Yes, we're going with Dr. Pepper again. You are correct. That's Dr. Pepper. I'll probably get a little bit more Dr. Pepper. Are you imbibing anything tonight, Captain Hardship? Again, in the chat, I apologize if I don't get back to you right away. I've got the chat over on one side of the screen, and then the Humankind in the middle of the screen, so I don't always see everything when I should. Okay, so I did that. I did everything I need. I'm going to end the turn. Stop thinking so much. I got a new notification. I'm going to check my notification. The Maya ended a treaty. Ooh. So the reason that's funny is because if I go over here, this is the Mayan territory. I have to get back to the Mayan territory, and they're not going to let me enter that territory unless I declare war. That is marvelous. I like that. And I really have no place to go, because if you end in a... Well, it would be nice maybe to kamikaze out and just go as far west as I can so I can see if there's anything out there before I perish. Or I will go back to the Maya and... What? Oh, will be destroyed next turn if they remain in deep waters. Yes, that is correct. Okay, so the Maya are aggressive. They are obviously angry with me. I am going to propose open borders. I don't know what else I can do. They've aired grievance against us. I suppose I could give in to... I don't see them out there. Let's see. What can I do to help them? They're not going to make an alliance with me, so I might as well not even ask them for that. I have to get this open borders. I don't know how to sweeten that up.
I think we can undertake a common venture.
A lost opportunity. I refuse your proposal.
That was some serious next level thinking. That was serious, absolutely top of the line thinking. As soon as my ship left their borders, they closed their borders. Now, they may have done that anyway. It may just be a coincidence, but wow. I have to applaud. I have to applaud the AI is either smart or simulating smartness or accidentally smart. So good for them. That makes this thing here a little bit easier. I can't go back here because I've tried that before. Oh shit, that's a base movement cost of 2. Anyway, I can't go back here because I've tried before to get in their territory, and they say you can't do that unless you want to declare war. I don't want to declare war just to save one ship. So what I'm going to do is head as westerly as I can. Actually, I'm going to snarf up here and see if I can snarf this discovery. So I will send my brave boys out. Before you die, it's a pentaconter, which is 50 oarsmen, so I'm assuming that's 25 per side. Plus replacements, so there's easily 60 or 70 people on this boat here. But anyway, I'm going to send them out, get the science here, and it's going to magically be radioed back somehow, and then they're all going to die. So, one, actually I want to go there. And then I'm going to look and see if there's anything out there. What the hell? Oh, so I found an abandoned... Wait, is this me? Whoa. There's a cog. What the hell's going on here? So I'm kind of confused. I think this is me. Well, I know this is me. This is my pentaconter. I renamed it. And it looks like I found some science. Oh, a new grievance. Screw you. I will find that out. They refused my treaty. I remember that. I remember that very well. I will go back and figure out what's going on with this grievance soon. But I think I got something for that discovery. So I don't see any coastal waters around here. So where does it tell me what I made for that discovery? Nowhere. I mean, it popped up and went away. Okay, so I have a grievance against them. That's the grievance. They refused my treaty proposal. So I get some war support. Yeah, okay, I get war support because they broke that treaty. I don't care. So, and I'm trying to figure out what... Oh, this is mine? This is mine? Oh, so the discovery was I found a cog? The hell's a cog? Okay, so the Pentaconter has a status called coastal ship. The cog does not have that status. So maybe this cog works on the ocean. So maybe my discovery was I found a ship that can sail on the ocean. Wow. That's cool. So again, I'm pretty impressed that going out and sailing on the ocean kind of makes it likely or possible that you'll find something that will help you sail on the ocean. Okay, so I think this is mine. It's got 4. I don't have anything I can do. Okay, let me look, by the way, just for fun, in the technology screen and see if I can find a cog. This thing. Spacious and stable. These reliable craft makes excellent military vessels. Geez, it's got a might of 33. Oh, 20 upkeep. Holy crap. So boarding vessel, I think, means you can attack other naval ships. Oh, receives less damage from consecutive turns spent in deep water. So if I leave it out there in deep water, it is going to take damage and die. So right now, its health is 100. I'm guessing at the end of next turn, it's going to be 95 or 90. And so I'll either have 10 or 20 turns to get him somewhere. And I think if I can pop over to here, this is my territory. That will be safe. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to head him as west as I can. One. Whoa. Okay, one more. Basically want to... Okay, don't see any mysterious Atlantean continents floating around up here in the north. There might be one right here, but if there's a big continent somewhere, it's going to be down here in the south. Or, damn it, stop doing that. Or maybe this is the New World continent that everybody was talking about in the original screen, in the original game setup. Okay, so I moved that guy. The Happy Killers, I'm going to set them around. These guys, let me give them a name. I will call these guys the ass sitters. They're sitting around on their ass all the time. Good for them. This guy, so he's got a range of 2 and oh, okay, this had algae in it, so it costs 2 to get through that unit there. Good for them. Okay, so I don't have any. Goodbye, Pentaconter. You were good. Heroes up one and all. So one idle army. Where is that? Oh, that's this guy. Yeah. So I'm going to have him wander around this island / continent and then head back to the real continent. Says the colonialist.
Follow me.
Okay, so he has 6 movement points. These forests are all 2, so he used up 3 of them there. So I'm ready to end my turn. Okay, so here we are. Turn 70. Oh, hello. Wait. So I think if I understand things correctly, if I get good enough relations with the Knock, then I can hire them as mercenaries if I need to. Jeez, he's got more units than I do. Holy crap. So my patronage of this guy is 85. I'm gaining 3 per turn. I have no idea what that means. But hopefully if I get up to 90... Wait, so if I'm in 60... Okay, so if I'm down here, if my patronage is less than 10, they will... I don't know what this says here. Okay. They will not attack me. So regardless of what my patronage, these guys are peaceful. If I get my patronage up between 10 and 60, I can buy resources and they'll share their map's vision with me. And that is in fact true. I can see up there. And now that I'm at 85, I can buy their resources, can hire them as mercenaries. And okay, so I should be able to hire them as mercenaries. So I'm just going to see if I can figure out how to do that in case I need them at some point. Well, here we go. Rent army. So for 10 turns, I spend 27 gold. Okay, so this is fascinating. So I did not know that. So I'm going to write that down in things that I know. Mercenaries. Mercenaries. Button on unit screen. To hire. And you need patronage. Over 60. Okay, so I learned something new. If the Huns want to give me a rumble, I will hire these guys as mercenaries. Probably the Huns have the same cordial relationships with them, although maybe not because the Huns don't have any shared territories. The Huns might end up hiring some of these units here. Okay, so urgent affairs. 4 idle armies and a notification. So the notification is these guys who... Okay, so that must mean that the outpost actually was created. So hopefully that will be a buffer state on this religion influence with Patrick Jr. here. Interesting. Oh, lost at sea. Destroyed. Very sad. Very sad. Get out of the religion screen. And yeah, there's an outpost here. I'm going to probably have to assimilate him or attach him. Not that I know what that means, but everyone else seems to be doing it. Let me pop over here. Well, I can't even see across that narrow coast there. Pop back here. Pop back here. That should use up all my movement points. No, it doesn't. 2, 4, 5. Should have 1 movement point left, but I don't. So I'm going to move here. I need to get out on the ocean because that uses up all of my movement points. Whatever. Okay. So I've moved this guy. Okay, so let's... Oh, he's still at 100. His health is still 100, but they said receives less damage from consecutive turns spent in deep water. So maybe less means 0, or maybe you get your first 2 turns free. Yeah, so I basically want to go directly west. 1. Oh, hello. So this movement cost is 2, so I will go down here. Oh, hello, hello, hello. I found the new world, or at least an island of some sort. I'm going to grab this discovery and then head down south. I'm going to grab that discovery next turn and then head down south. Oh, hello. Achievement unlocked. Row, row, row your boat. What does that mean? I don't know. I do not know what that means. I don't think I've gone all the way around the world. I mean, I'm going to have to get over to my territory here. Well, 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 well. Okay, so this is turning out fairly well. I'm going to get 2 discoveries. One that gave me a cog, which, by the way, costs 20 per turn. Yeah, my army upkeep is now 28. Crap. Well, I keep telling everybody I've got too much money. Pick up a discovery, head south. But I don't have any land units. I don't think I can put a land unit on this cog. I don't have a land unit I can land here and then claim this territory. So that's going to be pretty annoying. But whatever. At least I'm having fun. That's the important thing. Shift tab to be able to look at the achievement. Okay. Up, 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 up. Yeah, I'm going to have to go into Steam and take a look at that achievement later. I don't have Steam fired up right now. I ended up putting a shortcut on my desktop so I don't have to open Steam and then start the game. Yeah, thanks. That's a good idea. So I feel like I'm discovering the new world. Maybe I'm a genius, maybe not. Who knows? Let's see. What else do they want me to do? Okay, so I'm done with the notifications. None of these guys are yakking at me. I can't go back
nice
here.
to hear from you.
And, okay, so it's going to take me 4 more turns. They don't want me to keep pestering them. Let's see. So I've got 2 idle armies. That's this guy, the Happy Killers, and the Ass Sitters. Wait, what does that say? Why is there an arrow on this guy? Arrow. Oh. So can I upgrade him? So he's at 20 strength. If I upgrade to a swordsman, he gets to 26. I need a iron. I think I've got some iron. What happens if I click on this arrow? Oh, here we go. Upgrade. Upgrade to swordsman. Sure, it's going to cost me 23 gold and then 5 per turn. I've got 1,100 gold and I'm making 77 per turn. I hate to spend money that I don't need, but it's just cool to try that and see what happens. I'm going to upgrade him. What does this say? Transfer units. Disbands. I've never seen this screen before. So I'm going to upgrade the warriors to swordsmen. So the warriors just have stubble, but the swordsmen actually have beards. That's probably why they're stronger. People with beards are definitely better. Yeah, the arrow means yeah, you're right. Yeah, thanks a lot, Captain Hart. I'm going to go through and upgrade these guys. Now they're swordsmen. Now I'm going to look and see if I can upgrade anybody else, because maybe I was... There we go. I can upgrade these guys. And they have a star. I think that star means they have a veterancy level. Okay, so I click upgrade. So I was at 77. If I upgrade 10 per turn, it used to be 2 per turn. That's 8. 77 minus 8 is 69. 69. So I can still do basic math. Veterancy. Okay, so I've got some reasonably strong units. You know what? Maybe I'll rename them. How about the... they just got upgraded, so I would call them the new ass-sitters. It's sitting around on their asses all, last probably 40 turns. The clan. Well, these guys need a better name. I will call these guys the wet ones. Wet ones. There we go. And I will move them to here. Don't see anything out there. I could move them to there. But I'm going to wait until I have two turns. And then I can move them out to here and then move back. Ah! Okay. These guys. Okay, so I moved all of these guys. I do have an urgent affair, which is probably another civic. Would be my guess. The great city of Patrickville. That sounds nice. Is bursting at the seams. In the dense, squalid quarters, cases of madness are on the rise. Oh, demonic forces are behind the afflictions. That's probably true. Philosophers argue for natural causes. What a bunch of wimps. What is my response? So, this thing here doesn't have any effect on my stability. This thing here doesn't have any effect on my stability. And this doesn't have any effect on my stability either. So, what can I get? I can get 15 science for 5 turns? Holy crap. That sounds good. Or I can get 25 faith for 5 turns. I don't know what I need faith for because I'm not real familiar with the religion mechanic. But I do know that I can use science for technology. So this says I've got 2 turns to get the next thing. So if I do study, which is where I'm leaning, or I can get money. I don't need money. Okay, so yeah, so this partially filled thing filled up a little bit when I clicked and got to 15 technology. Okay, so I've upgraded my units. I've made a decision that being crowded... Ooh, look at that. I don't remember that circle around there before. Okay, so I'm going to end the turn. Yeah, so religion, I don't know. I'm going to play through and not... Oh, new tenants. So the Huns. The Huns get to decide. That was annoying because I created that religion. They created a holy site, and that made them the leaders because they had 1 holy site and I had 0. I created Stonehenge, so I had 1 holy site and they had 1 holy site, and I had more population than them. But the only thing that matters is if you have more holy sites, then you get to be the religious leader. Okay, so I'm going to have to look and see what raise monuments means. Here's religion. Raise monuments. I guess if I have this religion, I get stability on garrison, which I don't think I have. +1 to the maximum number of holy sites. Well, thanks a lot. Let me see if I can build holy sites now. Oh, I have to build one of these because my crude AI says if I've got a district, a unique district, I should build one of them. So I'm going to have to do that. But I'm right in the middle of this lighthouse thing. I've got 3 more turns. Once I do that, I'll start on a building spree. Although, again, districts cost stability. Have to keep an eye on that. So I don't see any religious. So I do have I can get more faith, or I can get more food. Build a library. I'll worry about that later. So I do not see how to build a religious unit. No, so I was the Celts. I created, I got enough holiness. I mean, you can just look at me and tell, hey, that's a holy guy. Let me turn this light on here. Okay, so I got enough holiness that they allow me to create a religion, or they allow me to pick shamanism versus something else. So I think shamanism is better in the late game, so I just picked that. Plus it doesn't, again, I'm just playing this game so that I will have something to do. Yeah, so the lighting is a little weird right now. All I've got is this little table lamp. Anyway, so I had the religion. It was mine. I built it with the Celts, so they name it Celtic Shamanism. I picked shamanism. And then it went on for like 10 or 20 turns. Everything was great. And then I noticed that the Huns were able to pick the tenets of that religion. So the Huns, oh my gosh. Yeah, so the Huns picked, I guess you can only pick one per level. Okay. So they picked raised monuments, which gives stability and a maximum number of holy sites. Oh, this was Harappans. Okay, so I have 2 holy sites, my Stonehenge and their stone circles. I've got 46 followers. 28 of them are mine. The Huns only have 17, but because they built the holy site first, they're the leader. +1 faith per population. That's what shamanism does. And I figured that as you got into late games, your population is going to blow up anyway. So apparently there are more holy sites available. There's one more holy site available. I don't see how to build a holy site right now. Well, maybe I can do it in Patrick Jr. I can help with the lighthouse. Okay, don't see a holy site. I'll worry about that later. I went to the Encyclopedia Humanicus. Didn't see anything on holy sites or how to build them or what allows you to build them. So, okay, so population of this guy is 1 now. Oh, I was right. I forgot to attach this guy. I acknowledge that you exist. And what is this? New tenants, okay? So I probably should attach Ashmiel. I mean, I don't know. Well, unless I want to build a city there. So how do you build a city? Oh, okay. So if I spend 255 influence. So I don't know if that's worth it or not. It seems like it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. But on the other hand, I like having 3 cities. Or what? I think there's some cap on the number of cities you can have. Population, fortification, districts, territories. Oh, here we go. City cap, 4. So everybody gets 2. I picked a civic that gave me an extra city cap. So they say I can have 4, so I guess I don't really know what I'm doing. But why don't I build a city right here and just see what the hell happens? I've got the influence for it. I'm kind of a big shot, I guess is what I'm saying. Boom. So I have no idea what I'm doing, but now I can build stuff. Let's see. Okay, I've got a maximum population of 8. I'm going to build a new person every 2 turns, at least as of right now. Although that will slow down as I get more people, they'll eat more food. Okay, the stability is all plus. 35, 70, 90, 100. So I've got 100 stability. So if I build a quarter, I should still be above 90. So let's see what I want to do here. I don't want to build a unit out here. I don't really need a holy day or a feast. So this is not too bad, this pottery workshop. I mean, that's cheap. That is super cheap. The pottery workshop is super cheap. I don't know why. And it gives me influence. So I like that pottery workshop. Let me look real quickly and see if I build one of these guys. Boop, 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 boop. Now I'm gonna go ahead and build the pottery workshop. And then I'm gonna go ahead and build this. What does this do? Probably should build more farmers' quarters. Oh, but I was gonna build more. What is the deal here? I'm a builder. So I get 5 stability. No, I get plus 3 industry on a maker's quarter. So maybe I'll build a maker's quarter, not because I think I need it, but because it's a maker's quarter. Okay, so they want me to go here. I'm going to gain 14 building things. Let me pop out of here just for fun. If I go here, I get 3 food. I'd rather have 14. 3 gold. Oh, there I got 14. Okay, so the whatever the hell this is, the barre gives me the combined effect of the farmer's quarter, which gave me 3 food, and the maker's quarter, which gave me 14 or 13 industry. Can be built once per territory. I am going to build that. So that's I'm going to build that right here. So again, I have no idea what I'm doing, but yeah, I'm the big man on the island. I've got influence. I got influence coming out my yazoo. I got 108 influences per turn. I think that means I'm a TikTok star or something. I have no idea. So I need some way to spend my money, and the activated ability from being a builder is probably is when you're trying to spin up a new city. Yeah, so I build that builder there. It's going to give me a lot of industry, which right now is 6, which is not super helpful. Okay, so should I give this a new name? Let me call this this activated builder. So this thing right here, let me see again what this does. Can set cities into land raiser modes. All money and science are converted to industry. Yeah, 18 money. Oh, yeah. Good point. All cities or just one city? Do I pick which city it goes on or not? Can set cities into land raiser mode. So let me fire that up. And then do I go here and set it into... Oh, okay, so the city that I happen to have open. Okay, so I had to open a city before I could activate this button here. Okay, so that kind of sort of makes sense. Okay, so now I'm just taking all this science and money and turning it into industry. That's going to speed up the pottery workshop. It's going to be done in 1 turn. That's going to speed up this barre, which also creates 13 new industry. And then I should be able to build something else pretty quickly, assuming my stability is okay. Oh, great. Yeah, hey, thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, that's super helpful. I had completely forgotten about that one. Yeah, so presumably I could do that on another city too. Let me pull out. Okay, yeah, I could do it on this city if I wanted to. Do I want to? You know, maybe I do. Okay, so the interface is telling me I need to talk to the Huns.
Our aspirations.
What to make of this? What to make of this indeed?
No, my maps, I spent a lot of energy getting those maps. I'm not showing you my map of the secret Atlantean civilization out in the middle of the ocean that you don't know anything about. You don't even know that ocean exists. I'm not going to counter because there's nothing you could give me. Offer to accept the other. Okay, so they'll give me 68 gold. I don't even need 68 gold. I'm so rich. You guys can go screw yourself.
No, this will never happen.
I hear you. The ramifications are many.
Are they? So you got a grievance, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't care. You want to attack me? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. I've got 2 cities named Patrick. Let me change that name of this one here. Let me call this rename that. The most important thing is I will call this West. Come on. West Dirt. Kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so I can't even capitalize this thing properly. Oh. Okay, so my 3 cities are West Dirt, Captain Hardship, and Patrickville. And again, I want everyone to gaze upon my Stonehenge. That's a beautiful, beautiful site there. Okay, so do I have anything left to do? Oh, my armies. Okay, this guy. Set him down. This guy. Okay, so this guy is... I'm going out here. Going out here. And then I'm going to sit. This guy, I'm going to move to here. And that'll take up all his movement because he's not on a harbor. This guy, I'm going to go here. Oh, see, look. He got 80. So I got to get to land pretty damn soon. What did I get there? I wasn't even looking. Damn you. Oh, carcasses. What, dead whales or something? Okay, so I gained some dead whales and was able to sell them for 140 gold out in the middle of nowhere. And now, my question is, do I want to go around the eastern coast of this island or the western coast? And the answer is, I want to go around the western coast because all of my trade is going to come from here. My area right here, where I don't have any harbors, but maybe I'll build one later. So I'm going to go here. I want to get into the coastal area, which I think is how many? I've got 2 left. Terrain cost 1. Terrain cost 1. Yeah, so I want to get to here. So I'm in the coastal water. I'm not gaining back any health, but I'm not losing any health. I lost 20 health somewhere. I don't remember if that was 10 per turn or 20 in 1 turn. But hopefully now that I'm in the coast, I won't be losing any health. There's some horses here. Damn, I wish I had a land unit. I could go out there and, well, whatever. I don't, so stop worrying about it. Okay, end turn. I think I've done everything I need to do. I'm going to end the turn. Stonehenge. Everybody loves Stonehenge. I'm looking at these mountains here. These are pretty cool mountains. And then this whole area here is an absolute crap show. There's no food. There's no industry. There's no science. There's no stability. There's no nothing in here. So I kind of built a Stonehenge there because I wouldn't be taking away a square that I could use for something else. But on the other hand, we'll see what happens. So let's see. In turn, go to turn 72. Craftsmanship. So that allows me to build a artisan workshop. And if I had 2 copper, I could build a charcoal kiln. And that would, if I build a charcoal kiln, I will get 1 industry. Not sure exactly what that means, but it'll be good for me somehow. Let's see. So, the Huns are coming back to
I
me.
offer an excellent proposition.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
you have my
hello.
attention.
Alliance. So I don't even know what that means, but I think it would be nice because I don't want them to attack me. Their war support is huge. I mentioned before with 83 war support, if they can go in and have an even battle losses with me, they're going to grind my war support down to 0 before theirs goes to 0, and then they win the war, which is it. From a gameplay perspective, it sounds weird, but from an historical perspective, that's exactly how everything works. People just give up on the war and then demand that you stop the war. So they're at 83. They're going to go down to 80, but who cares? An alliance. What is an alliance? Okay, here we go. I can regenerate and pay for repairs in their territory. I have discounted access to their resources, which they don't have any. Army's able to go beyond the other side's city walls. Yeah. Military intelligence is freely... I don't know what military intelligence is. So if they gave me 750 gold is a lot of gold. Do they have 750 gold? If they don't have it, I don't want to ask for it because they'll just shut me down. I'm going to accept.
A new
Of
independent
course.
people.
We
And
accept.
who are they?
Wonderful.
Okay, so she's loyal. And so she's not going to break that treaty, unlike the Mayans. However, she's vindictive, and we did have a long, drawn-out war back in the olden days, so I know not to trust her too much. Yeah, the Mayans. Yeah, boo, hiss, hiss, boo. Let me go look at the Mayans. Mayans.
Greetings. To what do I owe this pleasure?
Aggressive? Boy, that's all negative. This is not going to end well. Okay, so what have I done? Have I moved my guys? I don't think I moved all my guys yet. So these guys have a movement point of 2. I think I can move them out into the ocean.
Of course.
And I don't see anything.
Well, well. Another empire has certainly left a mark on the world with this cultural wonder.
What did you say? Did that have anything to do with my guy running around in the ocean? Turbulent waters. I think I'll stay away from turbulent waters, but in any case, I gotta head back. Let me move to here. There we go.
A cultural wonder. In my considered opinion, one of your competitors garnered a lot of fame building that monstrosity.
The hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? A cultural wonder. Is that... well, if I don't know what's going on, I'm just going to ignore you. So fog, I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm going to head, now that I'm just going to head along the coastal waters. Oh, I can't get on the coast here. Or I can't land. Oh, hello. Okay. So, I probably should have gone all the way around the eastern coast and then come up around here, but I don't know how big this continent is. It might just be a little island like that, in which case it would make sense to go around, but it might be some weird thing that goes all the way down to the South Pole and would cut me off forever. I want to get back to my territory so I can regenerate. And then I think I can come back and then explore the rest of the world. And then maybe I can find some way to get a land unit over here. Okay, end turn. So let me pop into here. I think everything's going okay. I've got 2 turns left on the lighthouse. I'm building some stuff in Captain Hardship, and we're going. Let's go. New notifications. 5 idle. Oh, what the heck? What the heck is going on here? Need my freaking alliance. So maybe there's some way I can tell how strong the Huns are, since I now have a alliance with them. But more importantly, what's going on with the Nok? The Nok are now owned by the Achaemenid Persians. That is not good. That is almost impossible to believe. The Achaemenid Persians are down here on another continent on the south part. But these guys are, well, I should stop complaining about it and just to figure out how to worry about it.
So nice to hear from you.
You sound insincere. You're jealous. Boy, they hate everything about us. But fortunately, we're more powerful than them. Stole my independent people. So I don't know how to annex the Nok people. Otherwise, I would have done it because they were just sitting up there. They seem like nice people. I was very much a patron of them. Yeah, this could be serious. This could be serious. Again, I don't understand how the Achaemenids could get up here. This is like, no, whatever. Yeah, that's some good sniping by the Persians. I applaud it. I think it's similar to what I did on this coast, on this island here. Island continent, whatever it is. Except that they would have had to travel either up through... Yeah, they would have had to travel through my territory if they're going on a boat to talk to these guys. Yeah, unless they invented radio and... Oh, what the hell is this thing? Oh, that's my guy. Okay, never mind. Religious convergence started. The people of West Dirt will be converted to Celtic shamanism. Well, of course, I thought they were already. Oh. Oh, they're converting too. Okay, it looks like before I put this city out here, they had already converted to Harappan shamanism, but now I'm converting them back. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to find this guy and move him back to, so he can go here and here. Okay, so that's good. This guy. I'm going to move up to my new border with the Achaemenids. Why don't you go up here? Okay. And who's my next guy? Ah, yes. 1, 1, 1. Okay, I guess I don't have much choice. 1, 1, 1. Okay, so I have to decide next turn if I want to just shoot over to my territory or if I want to actually explore around here, because I'm not losing any health as long as I don't do something stupid. Yeah, I think I'll switch over to explore mode and kind of try to find the outlines of this continent rather than just touching the northern border of it. I'm going to move these guys up to here. So they can be close to the Achaemenids. And then I'm going to move these guys up to here. So I stay out of the Hunnic territory, but I move my army a little bit closer to the Achaemenids, and the only thing is this whole border right here is completely undefended. So I probably should build a unit and throw them down here just for fun. Pretty much won't do anything other than slow them down. Okay, so I'm done. I can end my turn.
With 5 farmers' quarters, this one city, the Lighthouse of Alexandria, should do marvels for trade. It will also make for handsome tourist souvenirs.
Okay, so I think I destroyed the harbor that was there. Let me see if I've got a harbor. This guy had the harbor. Oh, ha! Stone rings. So now, for some reason, I can build that. So something must have tripped somehow and allow me to build that. But let me see if I can build a harbor. Yeah, so now I can build a harbor. So I had built a harbor right here. And then I built the Lighthouse of Alexandria on top of it. And I was not sure if those two could coexist. And it seems like the answer is no, they cannot. Okay, so I got some money to spend. I'll see if I can do anything to spend that money. What's his deal? What does this mean? The construction queue is currently empty. Let me go ahead and fill it up. So I could build a stone ring. I can't build one per territory. I don't know. Well, anyway, I got other things to worry about for this particular city. Oh yeah, I've got 12 industry and 5 food. Got a bunch of things going on here. I've got a population of 2. It's going to take me 3 turns to get the population of 3. My stability is 100. I'm not doing any money or, well, yeah, I'm not doing money or science because of my land raiser movement. Okay, I'm generating 21 influence. That's a pretty good deal. So I probably should build a infrastructure. Food is nice. Food is nice. Oh, well, those 5 food for a horse. So I think this counts as a farmer's quarter. The beret counts as a farmer's quarter. So I would get, 1 food per farmer's quarter. Okay, so what else? Forge. Yeah, so this particular city is industry. Well, I guess industry right now, at least. Let's see. Industry. I'll worry about that later. Barracks. You know, if they attack me, then I'll just get mad at them. Okay, money. Money is good. That's pretty expensive, though. Here's a watchtower. Here's a scribe. Theater. Plus 4 influence. That might not be too bad. A little expensive right now, though. Stability. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna have to build a bunch of public fountains to add stability to all my cities, but I will do that later. So for right now, I'm gonna build a animal barn or a granary. I will build a animal barn, and then I will build a granary. The animal barn costs 3. I'll probably just go in and buy that once I figure out what the hell else is going on. Patrickville is building nothing, so I probably should build this stone rings. And again, put it someplace that's not heavily used. So maybe over here. Like, or maybe over here. There's only like one food. Maybe put it on top of this hill here. This would be cool. Oh, if I build it in Patrickville, I think it has to show up in... Yeah, so I can't put it out... Oh, I can. So Patrickville can pay to build a stone circle over here. That's kind of weird. Let me see what else I can build. Another one of these. I think I want another one of these. I've got one of them over here. I might as well build one in each city. So he says that I should build it here. I'll get, holy crap, 43? What's there right now? Is there anything there right now? Okay, so I put it next to this outpost, and I get 43. Seems like a no-brainer. Okay, so that cost me some money. Don't have any rivers. Okay, so let me worry about that later. That's only going to take 3 turns. This one I'm still working on levy administration. Oh, food, -10. Okay, that's not good. Let me pay for this. Let me build a food quarter. No, a nematon. Why don't I build another nematon? Or, sorry, a beret. Yeah, let me build a beret. Maybe here or here? I don't know. I'll build it here. So that's going to take 6 turns, or I could just buy it. Let me go ahead and spend my money. So I bought to that. So now I have a beret over here in Captain Midnight, Captain Hardship. A beret over here in West Dirt. That's pretty cool looking. That is really cool looking, that beret. Okay, so my food is better. I will pop a food guy into here. I don't think I need this landraiser thing right now. Let's see, infrastructure, forge, lumberyard. My stability is 60, 108, 160. My stability is exactly 100, so I'm going to worry about my stability later. This is 12 turns for this. Oh, I was going to build more market quarters. No, sorry, maker quarters. Plus 12 and then minus 8. It's 3 minus 8. That's a bad idea. So science plus 8 and minus 8. It's 11. Okay, I'm gonna build another maker quarter right here. Put it next to this beret. 379. I'm not gonna spend that money. Now what I'm gonna do is go over to here and build a stone ring someplace that's not overly maybe right here. Oh, I can't do it right there. I kind of want it in the middle of my empire. I might put it right here next to the Stonehenge. Maybe put it on the same road here. There's nothing going... Well, I don't know. What do I know? Put it right there. Okay, so when that gets done, Patrick is going to be... Or the Khmer... The Khmer. Or the religion... Okay, so... I'm the religious leader now for some reason. Interesting. I would have thought I would have had to wait until my stone circle is done, but apparently not. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, so the lighthouse, again, the same thing. I was thinking, okay, that's an upgraded harbor, or they'll allow both of them to exist, but I just killed it. So all of that effort I put building that harbor is gone. Oh, great, now I need to build another harbor somewhere. I'm probably going to end up building it over here, because I think most of my sea research is going to be headed out here. So maybe it all worked out for the best. Yeah, so I was kind of worried about putting the stone circle here, because I'm probably going to end up putting another district out here, which might allow me to do some exploitation on that thing there. But I just, from a role-playing perspective, it's on the road between Patrickville and Points South, and you've got the stone circle and the Stonehenge. It all looks cool. I think it looks cool. So now I've got to go in and do my armies. So I think I'm going to try to circumnavigate this, not the globe. Well, boy, I don't know. Wouldn't I gain an achievement for being the first guy to circumnavigate? I think so. Let me look and see if the encyclopedia is of any help at all. Hello, encyclopedia. Hello, encyclopedia. Here we go. Circumnavigate. That's got to be a wonder or something. Circumnavigation. Globe. Nope. Earth. Ship. Ship. Circle the globe. Floor. Okay, well, let me go back to here. How to play fame and cultures. Maybe I can get a fame. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I keep saying that. Okay, so somewhere around here, there's a way to find out the wonders of the world. Show deeds. Okay, competitive deeds. Here we go. Conquer each continent. Built to last. So that was the Maya. Spread your influence to an entire continent. Map each continent. Okay. Let's see. Nuclear weapons, sacred ground, interplanetary, wonderful. Explore the world to discover its wonders. I don't know what that means. Symposium, nuclear weapon. Okay, I did that one. Discover electricity, discover imperial power, discover typeface, discover writing. Wasn't me. Discover seafaring mastery. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Nobody knows. Set foot on an uninhabited continent. Ah! I don't understand how I... No, never mind. Circumnavigate the world. Here we go. I get 150 fame. I don't think anybody else is right there, but I'm just going to shoot my guy, and I think as soon as I cross this mark here, I should get points for that. So I'm going to go, let's see, coast. This is a coastal water, right? Okay, that's ocean. So I'm going to come down here. Well, I'm going to go over here and see what's going on. Oh, hello. Come over here and stay on the coast. Wait, 5 out of 6. How the hell did that happen? I have no idea what's going on. Base movement cost 4? Holy crap. Ocean. So I think if I just go straight over here, I will circumnavigate the globe technically, but I want to head back up here so that I can get to my territory as soon as possible and not stay out on the ocean and take this damage. I don't know how much more damage I can take. So I'm going to head back to here and then scoot across. Okay, that was fun. These guys, where are they? They're just sitting there. Sitting there. Okay, the wet ones are... I say we just go back on land. Do I have one more? Here we go. Nope. Okay, so this guy... I'm going to put him up here, near my city. Okay, intern. Oh, fame game. Okay, world deeds. Yeah. Okay, thanks a lot. I found that. Okay, so I think I've had a decent stream. I'm probably going to end the. I'll do one last turn. Well, let me look at this. What do they want?
Let us share our dreams.
Wait. This is new. So all these treaties are new. I had no idea. Maya ended a treaty. Share maps. Okay. Okay, so what's going on here? Cheap. Oh, now I'm in alliance. Okay, so this whole treaty thing. I'll clean this up and then go to the next turn and call it a stream. So cheap trade or customs union. The buyers are acquitted from any non-essential fees when accessing this empire's resources. I have no idea what the difference is there. Military intelligence. So I get +5 science. Presumably they get +5 science, but I think I'm ahead on them. So proportionally it'd be better for them. I'm assuming that's +5 science per turn. So how much science am I getting per turn? Science. I am getting 120. So I can get an extra 4%. Wait, 4%? Yeah, that's a maybe. Oh, +5 is influence. So I want influence and Units can, okay, I don't care about that. So I either want influence or science. I'll try that.
So, what do you say?
If only the deal was sweeter.
This is your choice?
Sure.
Really? This is good for us. We accept.
Okay. So I did. Oh, they've got more things up here. Oh, customs agreement? Why is this floating? But this says I can't do anything for 5 turns.
I think we can undertake a common venture. Do you agree?
No, thank you. Take your feeble proposal elsewhere.
Wow.
So be it.
Wow. Okay. Well, good for you. Oh, so they've got... I've got grievances. Okay, so the Achaemenids...
Greetings. To what do I owe this pleasure?
Treaties. Open borders. I don't want... Why is this sparkling? I don't want that. What does this mean? Oh, they don't need... They already have open borders with us. So this might be a good thing because it gives us open borders with them. Share maps. Nope. Trade luxuries. Non-aggression pact. That I kind of like. They are jealous and don't seem to like us. Yeah, so I don't think they're going to accept a non-aggression pact. Open borders would be useful only for me, so they'll probably decline that. Share maps, I don't want to do that. I don't have a problem with trading luxuries.
So, what do you say?
Accepted. With pleasure.
Okay. The
Come,
Mayans.
relax. Let us speak honestly.
So, again, why is this sparkling? Maybe it's got something to do with this. Open borders, don't care. Non-aggression pact, that would be nice. They are wary and introvert. I would like to not be at war with them. We are less powerful than them, so they'll probably turn this down. I want to give it a shot.
I think we can undertake a common venture. Do you agree?
Neither interesting nor desirable.
Okay, so I cleared up all these little dots. I'm good on this. I don't have anything I need to do. Okay, I don't have any civics that I need to worry about. Okay. Okay, so I've got some research I can do. Let me see if there's anything I can buy. I've got 641 gold. Stone rings can't be bought. Maker's Quarter. I can buy a Maker's Quarter or Animal Barns. That's one food. Or I think I'll buy this Maker's Quarter. Okay, so I got an extra industry going there. Apparently I can work on the shared project. I'll get some more influence. There we go. So now everybody is going fine. I'm going to go to next turn. I'm going to call the stream as soon as this is done. I just want to go to the next turn. It's almost impossible because you get this new notification thing. Conquest has been researched. There's lots of interesting stuff going on. I will go ahead and... Okay, so I can increase my stability. I was kind of worried that stability was going to be a problem. It's not a problem right now, but I think it might be. And I get 10% discount on attaching outposts. It's a little late in the game for that, but whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and save this, even though I think the autosave might save it as well. And then I'm going to call it a day. Captain Hardship, you have a city named after you. It's on this wild, fierce continent here, Australia-like, so you're probably being inundated with spiders. I appreciate you stopping by. I had a great time. I'll see everybody later.